Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about formulating a research proposal. So before starting the research proposal, the first step you have to do is a research proposal is an overall plan, scheme, a structure and strategy designed to obtain answers to the research questions or problems that constitute the research. If you are interested in any phenomena, that means you have to have a research question first in order to prepare your proposal. The first and foremost important thing is that first of all you have to select a topic. Topic should be selected in such a way that where you are comfortable to work with, where you can get plenty of responses from the respondents. After selecting the topic, you will prepare the research problem or the research question, whereby you have to define the research question, and the research question must be clear and specific. You should know what type of questions you will ask in the research problem, or what is the research problem, what is the research question, where you have to find an answer through your research to these research questions. Thirdly, you have to review the literature. The literature you will review, the existing literature. You have to relate the existing literature to your study. Even though there is plenty of the literature that is existing, but your topic or the topic which you are interested in will be like an addition to the literature which is already in plenty. In the review of literature, you will explain how the literature is related and its shortcomings as compared to your research questions. You will review the concepts, theories and the previous research findings, if any. The next step is to formulate hypothesis. A hypothesis is a statement, a speculation or a hunch stated in a clear fashion. It identifies the relationship between two or more variables. It specifies the direction of the relationship. That means it shows a way how your proposal will be carried forward. Next step is to rationalize the research question. Here you have to find the gap. You have to identify the gap. Identify and explain the types of variations. Variations may be due to geographical, historical factors, etc. And you should also select variables specific to the research question, because overall your research question, your objectives, everything will be related. The next step is to formulate the objectives. Based on the aim of research, the objectives will be formulated, and the objectives is a measurable activity in research. The best thing is to formulate few objectives for your research to be manageable. That means you formulate only a few objectives whereby you can manage within the time frame. The next step is methodology. Based on the research question and objectives, you have to formulate the methods to be used for data collection. Methods like what type of methods you will be using. Questionnaire, interview, all these methods. Also, you have to explain how the sample is drawn and what tools will be used for data collection. How the sample is drawn, what type of sampling are you using. The sampling should be transparent enough in your research proposal. Then the next step is data collection. Based on the research question, we get the idea as to which methods will be appropriate for collecting data. Sometimes questionnaire is appropriate, sometimes interview is more appropriate. After collecting the data collected from the field has to be prepared for analysis, because the data collected from the field is raw data. So we cannot use raw data, and we have to prepare that for analysis. The data will be classified in the form of tables, graphs for interpretation. Then the next step is interpretation of data. Data is interpreted so as to find the outcome or answers to the research question or research questions as formulated by you in the first step. The conclusion remarks will include the remarks of the research work. Major findings will be reflected in the conclusion, bringing out clear results of the research work. While preparing the research proposal, you have to keep in mind the ethics of research, whereby you have to respect the respondents, you have to maintain justice, you have to maintain confidentiality, anonymity, and also avoid plagiarism. Thank you.